Hey everyone, I am here with Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. This is a spin-off of a kind of like first-person shooter runner series that was on mobile and Switch. I actually reviewed Into the Dead 2 on Switch, and so developer PikPok is doing something a little bit different, and I would liken this to The War Within, um, the game from 11-Bit Studios, about a war-torn country and having to deal with survivors and venturing out into the world. This is Texas in 1980, where a zombie outbreak has occurred, and it's kind of up to you to how you're going to survive. So I'm playing as Daphne. You can play as like a whole selection of people. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. I'm gonna let her rest, and we're gonna play as Penny. You can see by the kind of heat lines that it's pretty sweltering out there. But we are gonna work on barricades. Everybody's been assigned to some sort of action, and we transition from day to night. Daphne is now revitalized. So we're gonna head downstairs. So we're dealing with this house. So this is the only way that we can kind of survive. We need to work on a cooking area, so I'm gonna need to get wood and some like cloth. That would be the best. We'll go from there. So we're gonna head out. It has a potential shelter. None of these other areas are capable. Could go to this house. Low threat. This one has a potential shelter, but let's go ahead. We'll bring this weapon. We'll bring some kind of like bad food. We'll bring this bandage. And we'll go scavenge that house. And we're going to let everybody do what they're doing. We're going to build the barricades, and we are scavenging. So you've got two states, standing and crouching. We're going to crouch. And this is a side scroller through and through. And so you move left to right. You have a backpack that is limited and only so many things that you can carry. So at some points, you will have to make decisions that you otherwise may not have to. Now, I have already scavenged this house before. So the threat that I did have is kind of gone. Okay, we got some food, which is good. We'll go up and see what else there is. So I think we can make some cloth out of this stuff. I'm gonna take all that. I did have to deal with a zombie the first time, and it's interesting that it's not here. So it seems perhaps I've permanently eradicated it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't have a lockpick, which I thought about crafting before I came out, but... Alright, and that's that. So we'll return to the shelter. Things are looking good. Okay, we still just don't have the materials for this. but we'll make a lockpick. And we'll actually make Penny go out and do this. Is she tired? She's not really tired. Let's see what's going on here. All right, that's one weapon. We'll bring the bad food. Well, let's go. We'll transition from day to night. Now the lockpick I don't have. So you can lean up against the door and see what's awaiting you. So I need to kill all the threats. And threat dealt with. Oh, this is good. Okay, so there's a barricade of a chair up against that door. So we can't do anything with that. But we will go upstairs. It's pretty dim in there. We know something is in there of a zombie variety. Alright, so we can't really do much of anything other than to open this door and hope. Oh, okay, we can see it shambling this way. Alright, we'll open this door. There we go. All threats cleared. We can actually just move into here. So, if all threats are clear, then we can just explore everything. Okay, we'll keep that video camera for some other time. Let's go to the roof. See, the roof would be good because we can actually get like water collection. We can make a little bit of noise. This should stack onto other things, but we'll leave that. I say we move in. Why not? Alright, so now we found a hardware store and Jay's Motel. Oops. Let me see the conditions of how we can move in. Oh, yeah. This is great because now I can remove that door. Or that chair, rather, for the door. Cool. So, if we move in here, this will be fine. Oops. Yeah, I'm not sure the conditions of moving in, but we're gonna head back to the shelter for now. So she's hungry and she's drained. I'm gonna send her to bed. And how's she doing? She ate. So we're gonna send her to bed. Can we cancel her? No. Alright, let's sleep on it. Alright, she ate. Not the healthiest meal, but all right, so we're going to go ahead and move our shelter. All right. So we completed the tutorial, but we need... Oh, I just didn't have enough wood. That's crazy. We have like 2 beds. Oh no, this is like crashed out. It's a really pretty game. It absolutely... Oh no. I didn't... Okay. Well, alright. I didn't think that... She's gonna work on that. Penny's pretty good about these things. I just didn't think I wasn't gonna have enough to do this, but... Alright. So she's got a coping strategy, which is not great. So kind of in the way of like Darkest Dungeon, things that you do or things that you encounter will kind of affect their mental state. So I really want to make a cooking station. So I really need to go out. She's not tired. But yeah, I need to be careful with her because if I give her too much beer all the time, then she'll be dependent on that, and that won't be great. Okay, so this has a high threat. That's pretty high threat. Pretty high threat. I can go back to that house. I could try... Oh wait, this was the previous house. That's some big threats. This doesn't seem to reach... Okay, so the gas. So base resources and weapons. Let's try this. Let's try going out that way. We'll bring this again. We'll bring that. And I think that's it. I'm gonna take this nice and slow. We need 3 wood. It's gonna be what it is. Right, that's 1. Really cool atmospheres here too. Oh, I wonder... Yeah. Can I go? Yes. Brilliant. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna recruit this guy. You know, things are not great, but you know what? We could use the people. We're gonna wait till he turns around and then we'll do the attack. There we go. Please don't alert that guy. Okay, so this thing's almost broken. I wonder if she will get like too freaked out at like killing. Okay, so we need that. Ooh. Oh, there's something on the roof. Should be medical supplies in here. Medicinal herbs, that might be good. Let's see. Alright, let's not have that. Let's bring these in. Alright, let's... Ooh, shit. Alright, so the weapon was destroyed. Yeah, he's in there. We're just not gonna deal with that. We're gonna leave. And these are the decisions you have to make, right? Like you can't... Ooh. That's cool. You have to make decisions. You can't be greedy and you can't, you know, stretch yourself too thin. You have to make decisions that are smart, thoughtful, careful. So maybe we can find ourselves a way out of here. All right, we got our friend now. All right, she's just a little hungry, so we really need to make this cooking area. And then don't have enough for that. We'll make one of those. Or no, we'll make no. Yeah. Cool. So she's gonna work on that. This guy is a little hungry. I wonder if I got all of the resources from before. Okay, so now the roof is not even an option for these people. I don't think I can make anything. Yeah. Which is alright. But I probably send this guy out. So we could use a lot of food. Yeah, let's have him go out and we'll have him bring 2 scissors, a lockpick, band-aids, and we'll send him out. There are some survivors unassigned, but that's okay. Here we go. I see it. I know you see it. I see it too. Okay. So some stuff's been going on here around that. Alright. So I think I want to go up. Up seems just to be the way. Crouching is just... It's kind of like OP, but I don't know what to tell you. Just close that guy off. That is loud. I don't know if there's anything for me here, but we'll check. Oh. Huh. This is why we scout. This is why we wait. Yeah, that's loud. Oh my god. I don't like that at all. That is scary. Okay. I'm not really that scared. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. I'm sorry, Joe. Well, and we're back to the two that I started with. Yeah, so let's take a quick look at the characters that you can play and the different kind of, you know, just kind of
People of Walton. This is your
selection of
mayor, John.
characters. So you've got Tracy and Wayne. Tracy's got the will to live. He's determined, or she's determined. She's a non-drinker, so if she has an alcohol item, she can't consume it. Wayne, when he gets damaged, his morale goes up. He likes to fight, likes to drink. Got Daryl and Leo. They each have their own stats. Sebastian and Diane. Hector and Kayla. Daphne and Penny, which are the ones that I chose, which you saw. And like, they're so like evenly balanced. Like there is no obvious choice. And you just kind of have to work with maybe the play style that you want to have and things like that. And having like a pair to start off with, like this is really cool. We're gonna go ahead and just jump right into a new game. We're not gonna spend a whole lot of time here. So this shelter sucks. We can't stay here. And you can see we're in a completely different location than the house. So each set of characters has a completely different setup and arrangement that you've got to deal with. And I feel like this is a good place to call it. This is Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. And if you love the previous Into the Dead games, this is definitely a change of pace and a change of what those games were. But I find this to be possibly even more exciting. And if you played The War Within, then I think you'll be right at home here. There's even some, kind of the XCOM base stuff that you might be familiar with. But if you like this video, please give it a like. If you didn't like the video, just don't do anything at all. If you like what we're doing here in the games that we're covering, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.